testing. I'm checking to make sure that I can hear my. Forgive my dogs. They crazy. Go somewhere, please. Can y'all run the other way? Go somewhere, please. Can y'all run the other way? Okay. So. Go somewhere, please. Can y'all run the other way? Okay. All right. Okay. So it's running. Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, God forgive me. I don't use the words name and name. I try not to, at least. So, the moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. It arrived late last night, just before I was about to go to bed. And I swapped my days out so I can have some dental work done. And I was so mad that I had to go to work in the morning because I wanted to stay up all night reading these damn text messages. I'm just going to, okay. For those of you who don't know, Ernest Williams is married to Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry is the co-host of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. If you don't know who Steve Harvey is, I can't help you. Um, Shirley's been she's basically radio royalty. She's a seasoned lady. She'll be 70 this year. Very beautiful lady. Um, not so street smart and savvy, but Shirley is. She's very intelligent, very articulate. But her second marriage is to a man by the name of Ernest, aka Ernesto Williams. Ernest is currently incarcerated in Fulton County in Cobb County by way of Fulton County, um, for various charges of fraud. Some some of those they not like us charges, if you catch my drift. Um, what else? And bigamy. Baby, he's not even legally married to Shirley. That's what the law is saying. The law is saying that he married Shirley to get bigger and better. So he's a long-time scammer. Could be 60 years old next year. Um, but he's been locked up. A very cool channel named Phone Calls from Prison, and another very cool channel that I follow as well, Real Talk Bougie. They kind of, I don't know if it's collaboration, but they communicated, and Real Talk Bougie reached out and found out if Phone Calls from Prison could get Ernest's jail calls, and they did, and they're so good. There's an amazing cast of characters, all super ghetto, including Shirley, all super funny. Even though these are not funny charges, it's just if you hear Shirley and then you hear Ernest, it's amazing. It's like, how did she fall for this guy? But I can't. I really I follow other channels to kind of give you guys the so that will give you guys a tea. So you can go to number one, go to Phone Calls from Prison if you just want to get the full playlist of all the phone calls. Um, then go to Real Talk Bougie, and then she used to be on YouTube. She's currently right now on Rumble. Grown Woman Vibes, or AKA Nyla Says, NYLAH Says, SAYS. You can find her on Rumble. There's a few other people. You can go to Infamous Sylvia. I don't really want to get into her kind of situation, and she kind of got herself. She was reporting on it, and then she kind of got involved with the story. So the three main characters of this, though, are Ernest himself, the Joanne the scammer of the crew, allegedly. There's Shirley. Shirley's kind of like 25% of this. She's just there by name. And then there's the mistress, Sonia Durham. Now, Sonia wasn't that big. We didn't think Sonia was that big of a deal in this story, but she ended up becoming a very major um, part of this Ernest story. There's a hidden character. Like you gotta you go F down, F up, up, down, square, triangle, if you're like a PlayStation person, to find this hidden character. And that is his co-defendant who's done the rat-a-tattooing on him. And now Ernest just got hit with the RICO. You might get hit with the RICO. So he has been hit with RICO charges because they said he has been scamming since 2009 and beyond and before. He's got various charges. He has a very common name, so you can probably, now that it's made the news, because it made the New York Post. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was kind of just like us black people were really following it. But now that it's hit the New York Post and various other places, it's pretty bad. But really, what I want to talk about are these text messages. So we've been hearing the jail calls, and we've been seeing the video visits, phone calls from prisons. They messy as hell. It's a husband and wife duo, but they are so cute and they are so funny. And I would imagine they're Southern. When I hear her talk and I heard him speak, they're Southern, and there's no one better to give shade than a Southern person. They give shade in the most subtle ways, and it's just mwah, chef's kiss. I'm Southern too, but I've been out of the South for a while, and my shade is just kind of like BFU. So I'm gonna actually go. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? How am I going to read these text messages? So I think I'm gonna try to go from the bottom up, because they go all the way from November 2022. Phone calls from prison has been trying to get these texts and trying to get them, and they kept saying no, and then finally they got them. So just a little more context in this. Shirley was paying for this Negro's lawyer fees. He went through 3 lawyers like within 6 months. Shirley had to pay at least $100,000. She don't got money like that. He left her homeless out on these streets. He has gotten her evicted. Now, Shirley's not great paying her bills, come to find out. But when he got locked up, he had her in a bad way to where I think we surmise, when I say we, it's the online community that's been built around this. We surmise that he was in control of the finances. So I think her paycheck was going directly to his account and so forth. He left her in a bad way, and she was staying with friends. And then her car got repoed by the police, because some of his scams involved him getting her like a G-Wagon. Because Shirley's bougie, not to be confused with Real Talk bougie, but Shirley is bougie, and she had to have this car according to him. And she's not regular. And he told her to go get a Kia. And I have a Kia. I love my Kia. And baby, the car payments are being made, and my credit is good. Shirley's got like a 500 credit score. It's all bad. It's all bad, baby. So she was paying like 100. She paid like 100,000, probably more, for these various big name attorneys. One of the attorneys was involved in the Fonnie Willis skimbob thing that was going down there in Georgia. And because Ernest wasn't getting out on bond, he was flipping these attorneys. Why? Because his mistress was in the background the whole time directing traffic with the attorneys, telling the attorneys, don't talk to the wife, talk to me. And he was okay in the bullshit. So the mistress, Sonia, has come out and said, oh no, we're just friends. No, I knew he was married, blah, blah, blah. But these text messages say otherwise. So Shirley, catch the seat. Shirley was being a prayer warrior, because she's a I won't say she's religious, but she's very spiritual, and she has her connection to Judeo-Christianity. Like she's that kind of she's into that kind of spirituality. I don't think she's like a church person. I never really heard her talk about going to church like that, but she's in there. She's in with the Lord. she's one of those old school church people that, like old school religious people that think that God is gonna come step down from the heavenly gates, down the heavenly steps, and just deliver you out of all kinds of drama. And then, baby, that only happens when you die. So we hope you're not dying. You just gonna have to work through this. But she was giving him prayers and scriptures and all this time, and meanwhile he was talking nasty to this damn mistress. I mean, like on the phone calls, in the jail visits, and now on the text messages. So when I do these voices, I'm not putting any spin on it. This is how they sound. So I may just do 1 or 2 days because this is my first live, but I had to do this. This is just for fun, and some of these are kind of out of order, but I think the first couple are out of order, or they just got delivered late or read late. Okay, so I'm gonna give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta get some of my tea because this is gonna be. I need to get my voice right. I need to get my life right. Hold on a second. Okay, so we have Sonia to Ernest Williams. I love you. Trying to figure out how to send pictures, but I can send letters. Here is the message sent to me today from your lawyer. Once we know who the appropriate judge is, we can file again because it has been indicted and they are moving it around from judge to judge. It has proven to be ineffective up to now. This should be the last move. I am well aware of what is going on. I asked the court not to bring him today because it was a nullity, but they did it anyway. Bullshit. You know he makes me mad every time. He sucks. Can't wait for you to be free. Trying times. That was November 23rd, 2022 at 10:36 p.m. November 25th, Sonia Durham to Ernesto Williams. Love you. That was at 9:07 a.m. November 25th, Sonia to Ernest. Love talking to you. I think I'm addicted to you. November 25th, 11:17 p.m. I miss you so much. And your kisses. Believe that, my love. I'm sorry. I messed that up. Let me go back. Let me redo that. Sorry about that. I miss you so much. And your kisses. Believe that, my love. That's from Ernest to Sonia. Sonia to Ernest. Oh my God. OMG. Did things just get complicated? I'm reading it verbatim, so don't judge me. Did things just get complicated? I appreciate you telling me how you really feel. I feel you're not that big on expressing yourself. I'm reading it this loud because it's all caps. Better late than never. You know 99% of my current life more than most. And I think by you always calling, asking me what's going on in my life, I just automatically spill it all. And the fact that we did not go into this thinking we'd be more than friends. As your friend, I have your back 1,000%. And I know it's important to have someone out here fighting for your freedom/justice, and I will be whatever you need. I know when I was young, I was into everything, no guidance, and I stayed in somebody's jail. And I grew out of those ways and changed. To hold something against someone based on their past as a young adult is foul. You hear this shit? You hear this goofy shit? So for the DA to base this on your past as a young adult is crazy and shows how weak your case is. People change. Not speaking on your marriage. I feel if you two are meant I feel if you two are still in love and seriously meant the vowels. This bitch didn't. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna reread that just exactly how it's typed. I feel if you two are still in love and seriously meant the vowels, this situation (parentheses jail) should not hurt it. If you two had issues prior, Maybe not. Her daughter not liking you is an issue if she's in the same house and should have been addressed. Should have kept you and her separate. You two have been together 10 years? And I get it. Some things just run its course and end. I don't know. Your IG page make it look like you two are so good. And the bitch type two, the number two for two. I have no opinion on the matter. She lying. It's your life. I support your decision on it, whatever it is. Ernest to Sonia, November 25th. This is, I always could get confused with military time. This is in the afternoon. I'm in love. Oh, okay. I got to do it in Ernest voice. I got to get Ernest voice down. I'm in love with you, Sonia. I'm in love with you, Sonia. This is Sonia to Ernest, November 28th. Now, this is where it gets out of order. I'm just going to read it as it is. And again, the bitch is typing in all caps. Don't know why. I can't stand that. This is what it is. I love you more every day. And I want you to be happy. Always. Ever since I found you in there, it's like a dark cloud over my life. I need you to be healthy. And I worry a lot about you. If I don't hear from you, it's a problem. In my head, you have to call, even if it's for 2 minutes. I seriously worry about you there. I feel like I have to take care of you while you're down, and I wish your family supported you during this time. Even if the relationship is not every day, the bond should be there. I'm not going to harp on it. I got you. I don't care about the details of those situations. I only worry about the you and I relationship. I feel like, in my head, you are mine. Now, context on this sentence, she keeps writing in my head in parentheses. I'm going to reread that. I feel like, in my head, you are mine, and I have to fix this. I have to fight for you to be free. I sometimes wonder if we will move out of the friend place, then I push the thoughts out of my head. We never agreed to be more than friends. I'm trying to honor that. It gets hard, really hard. But I try not to say anything to you, parentheses 1%. It's added pressure, and it would not be fair to you. I think I purposely don't try. Okay, let me read. This is my first time reading this, like this one. I skipped this 211 pages, so forgive me, y'all. I think I purposely don't try to date, thinking something will come out of this. Being in love with you doesn't help dating. I feel like no one could compare. We vibe so well. We could hang out and do simple things, and it would just be the best time ever. It's just always been conversation and great sex on borrowed time. I'm gonna spell that for you guys. On borrowed, BARROWED time. I've never been in this space to want what you can't have. Love you. My goodness. Ernest to Sonia, November 24th. This is where it's out of order. I love you to my love. Yes, I got your message. I want to send pictures. Okay. This is how this nigga talks. Forgive my language. I love you to my love. Yes, I got your message. Once. Send my pictures. I will get them in one day. Labor. He always, when he talks to people, he uses the word love so loosely. It's just ridiculous. He love you very much. He mumbles. This is Sonia, November 25th. To Ernest. When did you feel you are in love with me? You see how crazy I am? I will say this. I love your smile. I love you, how positive you are. I love how your morning spirit is. I love how you treat me. I love how you inspire me. I love the advice you give me. I love how you always took the time every morning to check on me. I love the time you spend with me. I love spending time with you, even if no sex. I love sleeping with you. I love sex with you. I love how giving you are. I love your body. I love the way you dress. I love your style. I love your country ass ways. I love how simple you can be. I love your pickup line. Blessing. I love how you smell. I love how you feel. I love your head, neck, and face. I love your hands. I love your legs, bad knees and all. I love your walk. I love your laugh. I love your voice. I love your teeth. I love your mouth, lips, and the way you kiss. I love the way your body feels hugged up. I love the fact that we can just talk about anything. You are my best friend. I am happy we met. You are a blessing in my life. I appreciate you and value you more than I can say. Same day, November 25th, song to Nesto. This is at 9:49 p.m. Why haven't you called me? It's getting late. I have to be to work Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday 7 a.m. I worry about you. Love you. November 26th, 1:52 a.m. I'm in love with you, Ernest. I said that in my voice, but I'm in love with you, Ernest. November 26th, 11:49 a.m. Missing you so much. I love you more today. November 26th, 9:29 a.m. 9:29 p.m. Pardon me. You are everything to me. I appreciate and love you more every day. I'm so horny. I miss you naked. Sonia to Nesto, November 26th. This is 11:57 p.m. I'm home. Sonia to Nesto, November 27th. Good morning, handsome. Same day. Call me between 10 and 12 today. November 27th again. Nesto, you better be okay. I love you. Call after 6 p.m. November 28th. Ernest to Sonia. I love you. November 27th. So these go out of jump out of order. They must go by how they were read. So November 27th, Ernest, while she was freaking out and he wasn't responding, he responded, but it just didn't get delivered or something. He types, okay, my love. Now, a little context with these text messages, they have a tablet that they can use. Like, there's people who are like probably like illiterate and like they have a talk to text. You're gonna see, because I'm gonna keep going with this. So I may take a break and come back, but these are just funny. This is just the beginning, y'all. So, Ernest to Sonia, November 26th, he sent this. Now I didn't get the picture yet. I'm so big, happy we met as well. And thanks for the big blessing you have been in my life. I love you, fella. So, I'm not exaggerating. I'm actually I'm downplaying his voice and his cadence and the way he speaks. This is Sonia to Nesto. Oh shit! Wait a minute. There's 3 messages. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna drink my tea and come back, y'all. Thanks for listening.